Ever wondered why your bank account lags behind while others seem to effortlessly accumulate wealth? The audiobook, Get Filthy Rich: Why Everyone Else Has More Money Than You, unveils the hidden strategies of the ultra-wealthy, offering you a golden ticket to financial abundance. This isn't just another get-rich-quick scheme. It's your roadmap to sustainable wealth, packed with actionable insights from visionaries like Sam Altman, Alex Hormozi, and Michael Saylor. Discover how to spot lucrative opportunities, scale businesses exponentially, and make bold moves in emerging markets. Don't let another day pass watching others get richer while you stay stuck. Your journey to financial freedom starts here. Are you ready to get filthy rich? Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 1: Introduction to Wealth Creation. Have you ever looked around and wondered why it seems like everyone else has more money than you? You're not alone. In a world where financial success is often equated with personal worth, it's easy to feel left behind. But what if I told you that the path to wealth isn't as mysterious or unattainable as you might think? Welcome to your journey towards financial independence and abundance. This book isn't just another get-rich-quick scheme or a collection of vague platitudes about positive thinking. It's a comprehensive guide that will equip you with the knowledge, strategies, and mindset needed to transform your financial life. As you embark on this journey, you'll gain an initial understanding of wealth concepts that go beyond simply accumulating money. You'll learn to set concrete financial independence goals that align with your personal vision of success. This isn't about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about defining what wealth means to you and charting a course to achieve it. But let's be clear. This isn't a one-time quick fix. The strategies and habits you'll develop through this book are designed for long-term financial stability and continuous growth in both wealth and personal development. Think of this as the beginning of a lifelong journey towards financial mastery. Understanding wealth is about more than just numbers in a bank account. It's about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Financial independence isn't just a luxury for the elite. It's a state of being that allows you to make choices based on your values and desires, rather than out of necessity or fear. Before we dive into the strategies that will propel you towards wealth, it's crucial to address some common myths that might be holding you back. Many people believe that wealth is only for those born into privilege, or that it requires ruthless, unethical behavior. Others think that a high-paying job is the only path to riches. These misconceptions not only limit your potential, but can also prevent you from taking the necessary actions to improve your financial situation. The reality of financial success is far more nuanced and accessible than these myths suggest. It's about making informed decisions, developing the right habits, and consistently applying proven strategies over time. Wealth isn't about luck. It's about strategy and persistence. As we set the stage for your financial transformation, understand that this journey requires your full commitment to change. You'll need to challenge your existing beliefs about money, confront uncomfortable truths about your financial habits, and be willing to make significant adjustments to your lifestyle and mindset. The roadmap ahead is clear, but it's up to you to follow it with determination and consistency. So, what's involved in this journey to wealth? The key steps to wealth creation include mastering your mindset, developing financial literacy, creating multiple income streams, and learning to invest wisely. We'll explore each of these areas in depth, providing you with actionable strategies and practical exercises to build a solid foundation for financial success. These steps aren't random. They're carefully chosen and ordered to ensure a structured path to wealth. We start with mindset because without the right mental approach, even the best financial strategies will fall flat. From there, we build your knowledge and skills progressively, each step building on the last to create a comprehensive approach to wealth creation. The rationale behind this approach is simple. Wealth creation is a holistic process that involves every aspect of your life. By addressing your mindset, knowledge, and practical skills in a structured manner, we ensure that you're building a robust and sustainable path to financial success. As we close this introductory chapter, remember that the journey to wealth is not just about the destination, but about who you become along the way. The habits and mindset you'll develop will transform not just your bank account, but your entire approach to life. In the next chapter, we'll dive into one of the most crucial aspects of wealth creation, mastering productivity and time management. You'll discover how some of the world's most successful individuals leverage their time to create extraordinary wealth, and learn how you can apply these same principles to skyrocket your own productivity and financial growth. Chapter 2: Mastering Productivity and Time Management. Time is the great equalizer. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned CEO, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Yet, some individuals seem to accomplish more in a week than others do in a month. What's their secret? It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And that's exactly what we're going to explore in this chapter. When it comes to getting filthy rich, maximizing your productivity isn't just important, it's absolutely crucial. Think about it. Every minute you spend efficiently is a minute invested in your financial future. Every task you complete effectively brings you one step closer to your wealth goals. In the world of the ultra-successful, time isn't just money, it's the foundation upon which empires are built. Let's take a moment to consider Elon Musk, a man who has redefined what it means to be productive. Musk doesn't just run one successful company, he juggles multiple ventures, each ambitious enough to be a lifetime's work for most people. How does he do it? The answer lies in his relentless work ethic and laser-focused prioritization. Musk's approach to productivity is both inspiring and instructive. He doesn't believe in multitasking in the traditional sense. Instead, he practices what he calls batching, focusing intensely on one company or project for a set period before switching to another. This method allows for deep work and significant progress across multiple areas. But here's the thing. You don't need to be running multiple billion-dollar companies to apply Musk's principles. The key is to adopt a mindset of relentless focus and prioritization in your own life and work. Start by identifying your most important tasks, the ones that will move the needle on your wealth-building goals. Then, allocate your best energy and most productive hours to these tasks. Now, let's talk about building your own productivity powerhouse. The first step is to structure your day for success. This doesn't mean cramming every minute with activity. Instead, it's about creating a rhythm that allows you to capitalize on your natural energy flows and focus periods. Begin by identifying your peak productivity hours. Are you a morning person, or do you hit your stride in the afternoon? Once you know this, schedule your most important and challenging tasks during these times. Reserve less demanding activities for when your energy naturally dips. Next, let's explore some tools and techniques for effective time management. One powerful method is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working in focused 25-minute bursts, followed by short breaks. This approach can help maintain high levels of concentration while preventing burnout. Another essential tool is a good task management system. Whether you prefer a digital app or a physical planner, the key is to have a centralized place where you can capture, organize, and prioritize your tasks. This prevents important items from slipping through the cracks and gives you a clear view of what needs to be done. But what if you're currently more of a procrastinator than a power player? Don't worry, productivity is a skill that can be learned and improved over time. The first step is to identify and eliminate your biggest distractions. This might mean turning off notifications on your phone, finding a quiet workspace, or using website blockers during your focused work periods. Developing habits that foster long-term success is crucial. Start small, maybe with a 10-minute focused work session, and gradually increase the duration as your concentration improves. Remember, consistency is key. It's better to do a little bit every day than to burn out trying to do everything at once. Let's get practical with some exercises to boost your productivity. Time blocking is a powerful technique used by many successful individuals. Here's how it works. At the start of each week, block out time in your calendar for your most important tasks and projects. Be specific. Don't just write "work on business," but rather develop marketing strategy or analyze quarterly financials. This not only ensures you're allocating time to your priorities, but also provides a clear roadmap for your week. Daily and weekly planning sessions are another crucial habit to develop. Each evening, spend 10 to 15 minutes planning for the next day. Review your calendar, identify your top 3 priorities, and make any necessary preparations. At the end of each week, take a broader view. What did you accomplish? What needs to be carried over to next week? What lessons can you apply going forward? Of course, no productivity system is perfect, and things can and will go wrong. One common pitfall is overcommitting. In your enthusiasm to be productive, you might take on more than you can realistically handle. This can lead to stress, burnout, and ultimately decreased productivity. The solution? Learn to say no. Prioritize ruthlessly and focus on the tasks that truly matter for your wealth-building journey. Another common issue is getting stuck in the planning phase and never moving to action. Remember, a mediocre plan executed today is better than a perfect plan never implemented. If you find yourself trapped in analysis paralysis, set a timer for planning, and when it goes off, start taking action, even if your plan isn't perfect. Distractions and interruptions can also derail your productivity. While some interruptions are unavoidable, many can be managed. Consider implementing do not disturb hours, where you're completely unreachable except for true emergencies. Communicate these boundaries clearly to colleagues, family, and friends. Lastly, don't forget the importance of rest and recovery. Productivity isn't about working 24/7. It's about making the most of the time you do work. Regular breaks, adequate sleep, and time for relaxation and hobbies are all crucial for maintaining high levels of productivity in the long term. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that mastering productivity and time management is a journey, not a destination. You'll have good days and bad days, but the key is to keep refining your approach. Every minute you save, every task you complete efficiently, is bringing you one step closer to your goal of getting filthy rich. In our next chapter, we'll dive into the world of strategic financial decisions. You'll learn how to make smart choices with your money that will set you up for long-term wealth. We'll explore how successful individuals like Mark Zuckerberg approach financial strategy and how you can apply these principles to your own financial life. Get ready to transform your relationship with money and lay the groundwork for lasting financial success. Chapter 3. Strategic Financial Decisions for Long-Term Wealth. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to have a Midas touch when it comes to money, while others struggle to make ends meet, you're about to discover a crucial truth. Getting filthy rich isn't about luck or even just hard work. It's about making smart, strategic financial decisions that compound over time. Think of your financial journey as a game of chess. Every move you make has consequences, not just for your immediate future, but for years and even decades to come. This is why strategic financial decision-making is the bedrock of wealth creation. It's not about making a quick buck. It's about positioning yourself for long-term success. Let's consider the impact of strategic investments. When you make a wise investment, you're not just setting aside money, you're planting seeds that will grow into mighty oaks of wealth. This could be investing in stocks, real estate, or even in yourself through education and skill development. The key is to think long-term and to understand that true wealth is built gradually through consistent, intelligent choices. To illustrate this point, let's look at Mark Zuckerberg's approach to building Facebook into a dominant social media platform. Zuckerberg didn't just create a website. He built an empire by focusing on 3 key areas: connectivity, innovation, and brand strength. From the beginning, Zuckerberg understood that the value of Facebook lay in its ability to connect people. He focused relentlessly on growing the user base and improving the platform's ability to foster meaningful interactions. This focus on connectivity and community wasn't just a nice idea, it was a strategic decision that drove the company's growth and consequently its value. But Zuckerberg didn't stop there. He knew that to maintain Facebook's dominant position, he needed to constantly innovate. This led to strategic acquisitions like Instagram and WhatsApp, as well as significant investments in new technologies like virtual reality. Each of these decisions was made with an eye towards the future, ensuring Facebook's relevance and profitability for years to come. Throughout Facebook's growth, Zuckerberg also focused on building and maintaining a strong brand. He understood that a powerful brand could weather storms and continue to attract users and advertisers alike. This focus on branding has been a key factor in Facebook's ability to overcome challenges and maintain its position as a tech giant. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Zuckerberg, but how does this apply to me? The principles are the same, whether you're running a multi-billion-dollar company or managing your personal finances. It's all about making smart financial decisions and thinking strategically about your future. Let's start with one of the most fundamental tools for financial success, creating a detailed budget. This isn't about restricting yourself or living a life of deprivation. Instead, think of a budget as a roadmap for your financial journey. It helps you understand where your money is going and ensures that you're allocating your resources in a way that aligns with your long-term goals. To create an effective budget, start by tracking all of your income and expenses for a month. Be honest with yourself. Every coffee, every subscription, every impulse purchase should be accounted for. Once you have this information, you can start to make informed decisions about where you want your money to go. Categorize your expenses into needs, wants, and savings investments. Your needs are non-negotiable, things like housing, food, and essential bills. Your wants are discretionary expenses that improve your quality of life but aren't strictly necessary. And your savings and investments are what will fuel your journey to wealth. Aim to follow the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and investments. If you're serious about getting filthy rich, you might want to adjust these percentages to prioritize savings and investments even more. Now, let's talk about risk management and opportunity evaluation. Every financial decision carries some level of risk, but not all risks are created equal. The key is to understand the potential rewards of an opportunity and weigh them against the risks involved. For example, investing in a diverse portfolio of stocks carries a different risk profile than putting all your money into a single speculative investment. While the potential returns of the speculative investment might be higher, the risk of losing everything is also much greater. On the other hand, a diversified portfolio might offer more modest returns, but with a significantly lower risk of total loss. When evaluating financial opportunities, it's crucial to do your due diligence. Research thoroughly, seek advice from experts if necessary, and always consider how an opportunity fits into your overall financial strategy. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. One practical exercise to improve your financial decision-making skills is to create a mock investment portfolio. Choose a mix of stocks, bonds, and other assets based on your research. Track the performance of this portfolio over time, noting which decisions led to gains and which led to losses. This can help you develop your instincts and understanding of market dynamics without risking real money. Another valuable exercise is to regularly review and update your budget. Set aside time each month to go over your expenses and income. Are you meeting your savings goals? Are there areas where you can cut back? Are there new opportunities for increasing your income? This regular check-in keeps you accountable and allows you to make adjustments as your financial situation evolves. Of course, even with the best planning and intentions, things can go wrong. Financial mismanagement is a common pitfall, often stemming from a lack of discipline or understanding. You might find yourself overspending, neglecting to save, or making impulsive investment decisions. If you find yourself in this situation, don't panic. The first step is to acknowledge the problem and commit to fixing it. Return to your budget and be ruthless in cutting unnecessary expenses. If you've taken on debt, create a repayment plan and stick to it. Consider seeking advice from a financial advisor who can provide personalized guidance. Remember, setbacks are a normal part of any journey. The key is to learn from your mistakes and use them as stepping stones to better financial decisions in the future. Every financial misstep is an opportunity to gain valuable experience and refine your approach. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on your current financial practices. Are you making strategic decisions that will build long-term wealth? Are you managing risk effectively and evaluating opportunities critically? Are you sticking to a budget that aligns with your goals? Implementing the strategies we've discussed won't make you rich overnight, but they will set you on the path to lasting financial success. It's about playing the long game, making consistent, intelligent choices that compound over time. In our next chapter, we'll explore another crucial aspect of getting filthy rich: building and sustaining passive income streams. You'll learn how to create money-making machines that work for you 24/7, even while you sleep. We'll draw inspiration from Warren Buffett's long-term investment strategies and discover how you can apply similar principles to your own financial life. Get ready to unlock the power of passive income and take your wealth-building journey to the next level. Chapter 4: Building and Sustaining Passive Income. Imagine waking up one morning to find that your bank account has grown while you slept. This isn't a fantasy. It's the power of passive income, and it's a key strategy employed by the filthy rich to build and sustain their wealth. In this chapter, we're going to explore how you can create income streams that work for you around the clock, freeing you from the limitations of trading time for money. Passive income is more than just a nice-to-have. It's a crucial component of achieving true financial independence. While active income, the money you earn from your job or business, is important, it's inherently limited by the number of hours in a day. Passive income, on the other hand, allows you to break free from this constraint. It's the difference between working for your money and having your money work for you. But let's be clear, building passive income streams isn't about getting something for nothing. It requires upfront effort, strategic thinking, and often initial investment. The payoff, however, is the ability to sustain and grow your wealth without the need for continuous active work. This is how the rich get richer, even while they sleep. To understand the power of passive income, let's look at one of the most successful investors of all time, Warren Buffett. Buffett's approach to wealth creation is a masterclass in building sustainable passive income streams through smart, long-term investment strategies. One of Buffett's key strategies is investing in dividend stocks. These are shares in companies that regularly distribute a portion of their profits to shareholders. By carefully selecting companies with a history of consistent dividend payments and the potential for growth, Buffett has created a portfolio that generates substantial passive income year after year. But Buffett's success isn't just about picking the right stocks. It's rooted in his adherence to the principles of value investing. This approach involves identifying companies that are undervalued by the market but have strong fundamentals and potential for growth. By buying these stocks at a discount and holding them for the long term, Buffett has been able to achieve remarkable returns on his investments. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of Buffett's strategy is his understanding of the power of compounding. By reinvesting his dividends and allowing his investments to grow over time, Buffett has created a snowball effect of wealth accumulation. This is the essence of creating sustainable wealth through passive income, setting up systems that not only generate income, but also grow and compound over time. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Warren Buffett, but I'm not a billionaire investor. How can I apply these principles to my own life? The good news is that you don't need billions to start building passive income streams. There are numerous opportunities available, regardless of your current financial situation. One popular avenue for passive income is real estate investment. This could involve buying properties to rent out, investing in real estate investment trusts, REITs, or even exploring newer options like crowd-funded real estate platforms. The key is to look for properties or investments that can generate consistent rental income while also having the potential for appreciation over time. If real estate feels too daunting or capital-intensive, consider starting with dividend stocks and bonds. Many publicly traded companies offer dividends, and you can start investing with relatively small amounts of money. Look for companies with a history of consistent dividend payments and strong financials. As for bonds, while they typically offer lower returns than stocks, they can provide a steady, predictable income stream with lower risk. Another option to consider is creating digital products or content. This could be an ebook, an online course, or even a blog or YouTube channel that generates advertising revenue. The beauty of digital products is that once created, they can be sold repeatedly with minimal additional effort, making them an excellent source of passive income. As you begin to build your passive income streams, it's important to think about how to scale them. This is where the concepts of automation and delegation come into play. For example, if you're managing rental properties, consider hiring a property management company to handle day-to-day operations. If you're creating digital content, use scheduling tools to automate your posts and email marketing. One of the most powerful strategies for scaling your passive income is to reinvest your earnings. This echoes Buffett's approach of compounding wealth. Instead of immediately spending the passive income you generate, consider using it to invest in more dividend stocks, purchase additional rental properties, or create more digital products. This approach can help your passive income grow exponentially over time. Let's get practical with some exercises to help you start building your own passive income streams. First, take some time to brainstorm potential passive income opportunities that align with your skills, interests, and resources. Don't censor yourself at this stage. Write down every idea, no matter how ambitious or unconventional it might seem. Next, research each of these ideas in depth. What would it take to get started? What are the potential returns? What are the risks involved? This research will help you identify the most promising opportunities for your situation. Once you've identified a few potential passive income streams, it's time to develop a strategy. Start by setting clear, measurable goals. How much passive income do you want to generate in the next year? 5 years? 10 years? Break these goals down into actionable steps. What do you need to do this month, this week, even today, to start moving towards your passive income goals? Remember, building significant passive income takes time. Start small if you need to, but start. Even a small dividend stock portfolio or a simple digital product can be the foundation for much larger passive income streams in the future. Of course, as with any financial strategy, there are potential pitfalls to be aware of when building passive income streams. One common challenge is underestimating the amount of upfront work required. Creating truly passive income often requires significant effort in the beginning. Be prepared for this, and don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Another potential issue is putting all your eggs in one basket. While it's great to find a passive income stream that works well, relying too heavily on a single source can be risky. What if the real estate market crashes, or the company whose dividend stocks you've invested in cuts its dividend? Diversification is key to mitigating these risks. There's also the risk of neglecting your passive income streams once they're set up. While the goal is to create income that doesn't require constant attention, it's important to regularly review and adjust your strategies. Market conditions change, new opportunities arise, and what worked well in the past may not be the best approach for the future. To mitigate these risks and sustain your passive income over the long term, make a habit of regularly reviewing your passive income streams. Are they performing as expected? Are there ways to optimize or improve them? Stay informed about market trends and be prepared to adapt your strategies as needed. Also, don't be afraid to cut your losses if a particular passive income stream isn't working out. It's better to acknowledge a mistake and move on than to keep pouring resources into a losing proposition. Remember, even Warren Buffett has made investment mistakes. The key is to learn from them and use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. As we wrap up this chapter, take a moment to imagine your life with multiple, thriving passive income streams. Picture the freedom and security that comes with knowing you have money flowing in, whether you're working, sleeping, or enjoying a vacation. This is the power of passive income, and it's a crucial step on your journey to getting filthy rich. In our next chapter, we'll explore how to leverage your unique skills and talents to create even more income opportunities. We'll draw inspiration from Richard Branson's adventurous spirit and branding genius and discover how you can turn your passions into profitable ventures. Get ready to unlock your full earning potential and take another big step towards financial abundance. Chapter 5. Leveraging Skills and Talents for Profit. You're unique. There's no one else in the world quite like you, with your particular combination of skills, experiences, and passions. And here's the exciting part. This uniqueness is your ticket to getting filthy rich. In this chapter, we're going to explore how to transform your personal skills and talents into a goldmine of opportunity. Let's start by understanding why this is so crucial for building wealth. In today's economy, your most valuable asset isn't your car, your house, or even your investment portfolio. It's you. Your skills, your knowledge, your creativity. These are the raw materials from which fortunes are built. By maximizing these personal assets, you're not just increasing your earning potential, you're creating value that can be leveraged across multiple ventures and income streams. Think about it. When you're trading time for money in a traditional job, your income is capped by the number of hours you can work. But when you leverage your unique talents, the sky's the limit. You're no longer selling your time, you're selling your expertise, your creativity, your unique perspective. And that, my friend, is how you start to get filthy rich. To illustrate this point, let's look at the career of Richard Branson, a man who has turned personal branding and talent leveraging into an art form. Branson didn't start with a specific skill set or industry expertise. What he had was an adventurous spirit, a knack for spotting opportunities, and an innate understanding of the power of branding. Branson's first step was identifying his core strengths. He recognized early on that he had a talent for marketing and a natural charisma that drew people to him. Instead of trying to fit into a traditional corporate mold, he leaned into these strengths, using them to build a business empire that spans dozens of industries. One of Branson's most powerful strategies has been his focus on personal branding. From the early days of Virgin Records, Branson understood that he could be the face of his companies, using his personality to differentiate his brands in crowded markets. He didn't just create businesses, he created a lifestyle brand with himself at the center. This approach allowed Branson to take calculated risks and diversify across industries in a way that few others have managed. From music to airlines, from fitness centers to space travel, Branson has shown that with a strong personal brand and a willingness to take risks, you can succeed in almost any field. Now you might be thinking, that's great for Richard Branson, but I'm not a billionaire entrepreneur. And you're right, you're not Branson, you're you, and that's your superpower. The key is to identify your own core strengths and find ways to leverage them for maximum profit. Start by taking a careful inventory of your skills and talents. What are you naturally good at? What do people compliment you on? What tasks do you find easy that others struggle with? These are clues to your core strengths. Don't just think about technical skills. Consider soft skills like communication, leadership, or creativity as well. Once you've identified your strengths, it's time to think about how to monetize them. There are generally two main paths: entrepreneurship and career advancement. If you're drawn to entrepreneurship, consider how your skills could be turned into a business. Could you offer consulting services in your area of expertise? Could you create a product that solves a problem you're uniquely qualified to understand? Could you start a YouTube channel or podcast, sharing your knowledge? The beauty of entrepreneurship in the digital age is that the barriers to entry are lower than ever. With a laptop and an internet connection, you can start reaching potential customers around the world. The key is to find the intersection between what you're good at, what you enjoy, and what people are willing to pay for. If entrepreneurship doesn't appeal to you, or if you're not ready to strike out on your own just yet, consider how you can leverage your skills for career advancement. In many cases, you can significantly increase your income by positioning yourself as an expert in your field. This might involve taking on additional responsibilities at work, pursuing advanced certifications, or becoming a thought leader in your industry through speaking engagements or writing. Regardless of which path you choose, personal branding is crucial. In today's interconnected world, your personal brand can be your most valuable asset. It's what sets you apart from the competition and allows you to command premium prices for your skills. Let's do a practical exercise to start developing your personal brand. Begin by asking yourself these questions. What do I want to be known for? What unique value do I bring to the table? What's my story? What experiences have shaped me and my skills? Use the answers to these questions to craft a personal brand statement. This should be a concise, compelling description of who you are and what you offer. For example, I'm a tech-savvy marketing strategist who helps small businesses triple their online presence in 6 months or less. Once you have your brand statement, think about how you can communicate this brand across various platforms. This might involve updating your LinkedIn profile, creating a personal website, or starting to share your expertise on social media. Remember, consistency is key. Your brand should shine through in everything you do, from the way you dress to the way you communicate in emails. Now, let's address some of the challenges you might face as you start to monetize your skills and build your personal brand. One common issue is imposter syndrome, that nagging feeling that you're not really as skilled or knowledgeable as people think you are. This can hold you back from charging what you're worth or putting yourself out there as an expert. To overcome this, start keeping a wins journal. Every time you receive a compliment on your work, solve a difficult problem, or achieve a goal, write it down. Review this journal regularly to remind yourself of your capabilities. Remember, even the most successful people sometimes feel like imposters. The key is to acknowledge the feeling and move forward anyway. Another challenge you might face is market saturation. In some fields, it can feel like everyone is trying to position themselves as an expert. The key to standing out is to niche down. Instead of being a marketing consultant, you might position yourself as a TikTok marketing specialist for eco-friendly brands. The more specific you can be, the easier it is to stand out and command premium rates. You might also encounter resistance from others as you start to level up your career or business. Friends or family might not understand why you're putting in extra hours or taking risks. Remember, this is your journey. While it's important to maintain relationships, don't let others' fears or limitations hold you back from pursuing your goals. If you're struggling to gain traction, it might be time to invest in yourself. This could mean hiring a coach, taking a course to upgrade your skills, or attending networking events in your industry. Remember, every successful person you admire has invested time and money in their own development. It's not an expense, it's an investment in your future wealth. As we wrap up this chapter, I want you to remember this. Your skills and talents are not just a way to earn a living, they're your path to getting filthy rich. By identifying your unique strengths, developing a powerful personal brand, and consistently finding ways to add value, you can create opportunities for wealth that go far beyond a traditional salary. In our next chapter, we're going to dive into the psychology of wealth. We'll explore how to develop the mindset of a millionaire, drawing inspiration from visionaries like Michael Saylor. Get ready to transform not just your bank account, but your entire approach to money and success. The journey to becoming filthy rich is as much about mindset as it is about strategy, and we're about to unlock the mental keys to extraordinary wealth. Chapter 6. Developing a Millionaire Mindset. You've probably heard the saying, money is made in the mind before it's made in the market. This isn't just some feel-good motivational quote. It's a fundamental truth that separates the filthy rich from everyone else. In this chapter, we're going to dive deep into the psychology of wealth and explore how developing a millionaire mindset can catapult you into the realm of extraordinary financial success. Let's start by understanding why mindset is so crucial in your journey to getting filthy rich. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, including your beliefs about money, success, and your own capabilities. It's the foundation upon which all your financial decisions and actions are built. Without the right mindset, even the best strategies and opportunities will fall flat. Think about it. Have you ever known someone who seemed to have everything going for them? Skills, opportunities, connections, but they just couldn't seem to get ahead financially? Chances are their mindset was holding them back. On the flip side, we've all heard stories of people who started with nothing and built incredible wealth. The difference? Mindset. To truly understand the power of a wealth-oriented mindset, let's look at the example of Michael Saylor, a visionary in the world of cryptocurrency investment. Saylor's journey is a masterclass in embracing innovation, thinking long-term, and having the courage to act on your convictions. Saylor didn't just jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon when it became popular. He saw the potential of cryptocurrency long before it hit mainstream consciousness. This ability to spot and embrace innovation is a key characteristic of the millionaire mindset. It's about being open to new ideas and being willing to challenge conventional wisdom. But Saylor's success isn't just about being an early adopter. It's about having a long-term vision and the strategic thinking to back it up. When Saylor decided to invest heavily in Bitcoin, he wasn't thinking about short-term gains. He was looking decades into the future, envisioning a world where cryptocurrency would play a central role in the global financial system. This long-term perspective is crucial for building significant wealth. While others were focused on daily price fluctuations, Saylor was focused on the big picture. He understood that true wealth isn't built overnight. It's the result of strategic decisions played out over years and decades. Saylor's approach to Bitcoin investment also demonstrates another key aspect of the millionaire mindset: the willingness to take calculated risks. He didn't recklessly throw money at Bitcoin. Instead, he did extensive research, developed a deep understanding of the technology and its potential, and then made bold moves based on that knowledge. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Michael Saylor, but I'm not a tech billionaire. And you're right, you're not Saylor. But the principles that guided his success are available to anyone willing to adopt them. It's about cultivating a mindset of innovation, long-term thinking, and strategic risk-taking in your own life and financial decisions. Let's dive deeper into the psychological aspects of wealth creation. One of the most powerful tools in your mental arsenal is positive thinking. This isn't about naive optimism or ignoring real challenges. It's about maintaining a constructive, solution-oriented approach to your financial journey. Wealthy individuals don't dwell on obstacles. They focus on opportunities. When faced with a setback, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow and improve? This positive approach keeps them moving forward, even in the face of challenges that would cause others to give up. Another crucial aspect of the millionaire mindset is overcoming mental barriers. These are the limiting beliefs that hold you back from reaching your full potential. Maybe you believe that making money is difficult, or that you're not smart enough to be wealthy, or that rich people are somehow different from you. These beliefs act like invisible chains, holding you back from taking the actions that could lead to extraordinary wealth. Identifying and challenging these limiting beliefs is crucial. Start by paying attention to your thoughts about money and success. When you catch yourself thinking something negative or limiting, pause and ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? What would be possible if I believed the opposite? Staying motivated on your journey to wealth is another key component of the millionaire mindset. This is where goal setting and visualization come into play. Wealthy individuals don't just have vague desires for more money. They have clear, specific goals that they're working towards. Take some time to really think about what you want to achieve financially. Don't just focus on a number in your bank account. Think about what that money will allow you to do. Will you travel the world? Start a charitable foundation? Provide for your family in ways you've always dreamed of? The more vivid and emotionally compelling your goals are, the more motivated you'll be to pursue them. Visualization is a powerful tool used by many successful individuals. Spend time each day visualizing yourself achieving your financial goals. See yourself making smart investments, running successful businesses, enjoying the lifestyle you desire. The more real you can make these visualizations, the more your subconscious mind will work to make them a reality. Building resilience and persistence is another crucial aspect of the millionaire mindset. The road to wealth is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary wealth and those who don't often comes down to one thing: the ability to keep going when things get tough. Develop a mindset that sees failures not as endpoints, but as stepping stones to success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Remember, some of the wealthiest individuals in the world experience significant failures before achieving their success. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. Let's do a practical exercise to start developing your millionaire mindset. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for at least 15 minutes. Close your eyes and visualize your ideal financial future in vivid detail. See yourself living the lifestyle you desire, making the impact you want to make in the world. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your financial goals, the sense of security, freedom, and fulfillment. Now, open your eyes and write down what you saw and felt. This is the beginning of your wealth vision. Keep this vision somewhere you can see it daily, and spend time each day visualizing and feeling this future as if it's already happened. Next, let's work on goal setting. Based on your wealth vision, set 3 specific, measurable financial goals: one for the next year, one for the next 5 years, and one for the next 10 years. Make these goals challenging but achievable. For each goal, write down why it's important to you and what achieving it will mean for your life. Now, let's address some of the things that can go wrong as you work on developing your millionaire mindset and how to fix them. One common issue is mental blocks and financial anxiety. You might find yourself plagued by fears about money, fear of losing it, fear of not having enough, fear of making mistakes. These fears can be paralyzing, preventing you from taking the actions necessary to build wealth. The key to overcoming these mental blocks is to face them head-on. Acknowledge your fears, but don't let them control you. Educate yourself about personal finance and investing to build your confidence. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to managing money. Another challenge you might face is maintaining a positive mindset in the face of setbacks or slow progress. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like. In these moments, it's crucial to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Remember, building significant wealth takes time. Focus on the progress you've made, no matter how small, and use it as motivation to keep going. Surrounding yourself with positivity is also crucial. This might mean seeking out mentors who have achieved the kind of financial success you desire, joining mastermind groups of like-minded individuals, or simply being selective about the media you consume. Your environment has a huge impact on your mindset, so create one that supports your wealth-building goals. As we wrap up this chapter, remember this: the millionaire mindset isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate. It's a set of beliefs, attitudes, and habits that you can develop over time. By embracing innovation, like Michael Saylor, thinking long-term, staying positive in the face of challenges, and persistently pursuing your goals, you're laying the mental foundation for extraordinary wealth. In our next chapter, we're going to explore how to leverage the digital landscape to accelerate your journey to wealth. We'll draw inspiration from innovative content creators like Mr. Beast, who have turned digital platforms into gold mines. Get ready to discover how you can harness the power of the internet to skyrocket your income and influence. The digital world is full of opportunities for those who know how to seize them, and we're about to show you how. Chapter 7: Digital Dominance and New Media Success. Welcome to the digital gold rush. If you're serious about getting filthy rich in today's world, you simply can't ignore the vast wealth-building potential of the internet and new media platforms. In this chapter, we're going to explore how you can leverage digital platforms to not just make money, but to build an empire. Let's start by understanding why digital dominance is so crucial for wealth creation in the 21st century. The internet has democratized access to global audiences in a way that was unimaginable just a few decades ago. With a smartphone and an internet connection, you can potentially reach billions of people. This unprecedented access to audience and market creates opportunities for wealth creation that are limited only by your creativity and hustle. But it's not just about reach. Digital platforms allow you to build influence and authority in ways that were once reserved for celebrities and large corporations. This influence can be monetized in countless ways, from direct product sales to sponsored content to lucrative partnerships. In the digital world, influence is currency, and currency is influence. To truly understand the power of digital platforms for wealth creation, let's look at the phenomenon that is Mr. Beast, also known as Jimmy Donaldson. Mr. Beast has taken YouTube by storm, amassing tens of millions of subscribers and generating mind-boggling revenue through his innovative and often philanthropic content. What sets Mr. Beast apart is his understanding of what makes content truly engaging and shareable in the digital age. He doesn't just create videos, he creates experiences. Whether he's giving away $1 million or spending 50 hours buried alive, Mr. Beast understands that in the attention economy, bold, audacious content wins. But Mr. Beast's genius goes beyond just creating viral videos. He's mastered the art of combining business with social impact. Many of his most popular videos involve giving away large sums of money or helping people in need. This philanthropic angle not only generates goodwill and positive press, but it also makes his content more shareable and engaging. People feel good about watching and sharing his videos because they're not just being entertained, they're participating in something positive. This approach has allowed Mr. Beast to build a loyal, engaged community around his brand. And that community is the foundation of his wealth. It's what allows him to launch successful merchandise lines, attract lucrative sponsorships, and even start his own burger chain. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Mr. Beast, but I can't give away $1 million in a video. And you're right, you don't have to. The lesson here isn't to copy Mr. Beast's specific tactics, but to understand the principles behind his success. It's about creating content that resonates with your audience, that gives them a reason to engage and share, and that builds a community around your brand. So, how do you start building your own loyal online community? It starts with authenticity. In the digital world, people can smell inauthenticity a mile away. Don't try to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on sharing your genuine passions, knowledge, and personality with your audience. Consistency is key in building an online community. Your audience needs to know when and where they can expect to hear from you. Whether you're posting daily YouTube videos, weekly blog posts, or regular Instagram stories, stick to a schedule that your audience can rely on. Engagement is another crucial element. Don't just broadcast to your audience, interact with them. Respond to comments, ask for their input, create content that addresses their questions and concerns. The more your audience feels heard and valued, the more loyal they'll become. Remember, you're not just building an audience, you're fostering a sense of belonging. Your content should make your followers feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. This could be a movement, a lifestyle, or simply a community of like-minded individuals. The stronger this sense of belonging, the more valuable your digital platform becomes. Now, let's talk about monetizing your digital platform. The beauty of the digital world is that there are countless ways to generate income once you've built an audience. Ad revenue is often the first monetization strategy that comes to mind, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. Sponsored content can be a lucrative revenue stream if you've built an engaged, trusting audience. Brands are always looking for authentic ways to reach potential customers, and if your audience aligns with their target market, you could command significant fees for featuring products or services in your content. Merchandise is another powerful monetization strategy. Once you've built a strong brand and loyal community, your followers will often jump at the chance to buy products associated with your brand. This could be anything from t-shirts and hats to more unique items that align with your brand identity. Digital products like ebooks, courses, or exclusive content can be incredibly profitable because they have high margins and can be sold repeatedly without additional production costs. If you've positioned yourself as an expert in your niche, your audience will be willing to pay for your knowledge and insights. Affiliate marketing can also be a significant source of income. By recommending products or services to your audience and earning a commission on sales, you can generate passive income while providing value to your followers. One of the most powerful monetization strategies is building strategic partnerships. As your influence grows, you'll find opportunities to collaborate with other creators, brands, or even start your own ventures, leveraging your audience and brand. Mr. Beast's burger chain is a perfect example of this. He used his online influence to launch a successful offline business. Let's do a practical exercise to start building your digital empire. Start by identifying your niche. What are you passionate about? What knowledge or skills do you have that others might find valuable? Your niche should be specific enough to attract a dedicated audience, but broad enough to provide plenty of content ideas. Next, choose your primary platform. Where does your target audience spend their time online? Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or a blog, focus on mastering one platform before expanding to others. Now, brainstorm content ideas. Aim to come up with at least 20 ideas for posts, videos, or articles that would provide value to your target audience. Remember, value can mean different things. It could be entertainment, information, inspiration, or a combination of these. Finally, create a content calendar. Plan out your content for the next month, deciding what you'll post and when. Consistency is key, so choose a posting schedule you can realistically maintain. Of course, as with any venture, there are potential pitfalls to navigate in the digital world. One of the biggest challenges is managing your online reputation. In the digital age, a single misstep can be magnified and spread across the internet in minutes. It's crucial to be mindful of what you post and how you interact with your audience. If you do face a reputation crisis, the key is to address it quickly and honestly. Acknowledge any mistakes, apologize if necessary, and clearly communicate how you plan to do better in the future. Transparency and authenticity can go a long way in rebuilding trust with your audience. Another common challenge is dealing with the ever-changing algorithms and policies of digital platforms. What works today might not work tomorrow, and a platform update could potentially tank your reach overnight. The key to overcoming this challenge is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Build your presence across multiple platforms and focus on owning your audience through email lists or other direct communication channels. Burnout is another potential pitfall in the digital world. The pressure to constantly create content and engage with your audience can be overwhelming. It's important to set boundaries and take care of your mental health. Remember, your well-being is crucial to the long-term success of your digital empire. As we wrap up this chapter, remember this. The digital world is not just a place to consume content or connect with friends. It's a landscape of unlimited potential for wealth creation. By harnessing the power of digital platforms, creating engaging content, building a loyal community, and strategically monetizing your influence, you can build wealth on a scale that was once reserved for media moguls and tech billionaires. In our next chapter, we're going to dive deeper into the world of digital marketing and personal branding. We'll draw inspiration from Gary Vaynerchuk, a master of leveraging social media for business growth. Get ready to discover how you can amplify your digital presence and turn your personal brand into a money-making machine. The digital gold rush is on, and it's time for you to stake your claim. Chapter 8: Mastering Digital Marketing and Personal Branding. In the digital age, your personal brand isn't just a nice-to-have, it's your ticket to getting filthy rich. Welcome to the world of digital marketing and personal branding, where your online presence can be worth its weight in gold. In this chapter, we're going to explore how you can leverage these powerful tools to skyrocket your wealth and influence. Let's start by understanding why digital marketing and personal branding are so crucial for wealth creation in today's world. Digital marketing isn't just about promoting products or services, it's about creating a connection with your audience that transcends traditional business boundaries. It's about building a tribe of loyal followers who don't just buy what you're selling, but buy into who you are and what you stand for. Personal branding, on the other hand, is about packaging your unique skills, experiences, and personality into a marketable identity. In a world where people are bombarded with countless options and endless information, a strong personal brand cuts through the noise and makes you the go-to expert in your field. And let me tell you, being the go-to expert is a surefire way to command premium prices and attract lucrative opportunities. To truly understand the power of digital marketing and personal branding, let's look at the master himself, Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V, as he's known to his millions of followers, has turned his personal brand into a veritable empire. He's not just a successful entrepreneur, he's a social media phenomenon, a sought-after speaker, and a thought leader whose opinions can move markets. What sets Gary V apart is his understanding of how to leverage social media for business growth. He doesn't just use social platforms to broadcast messages, he uses them to build relationships. Gary V is famous for his engagement with his audience. He responds to comments, creates content that addresses his followers' specific questions and concerns, and makes every interaction feel personal. But Gary V's genius goes beyond just being active on social media. He's a master of creating effective marketing campaigns that resonate with his audience. He understands that in the digital world, attention is currency. His content isn't just informative, it's engaging, often provocative, and always authentic. Whether he's dropping knowledge bombs in his Ask Gary V show or sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life, Gary V knows how to keep his audience coming back for more. Perhaps most importantly, Gary V has built a personal brand that's instantly recognizable. When you hear Gary V, you know exactly what you're getting. No-nonsense business advice, hustle culture motivation, and an unapologetic commitment to long-term value creation. This strong personal brand has allowed Gary V to expand into multiple business ventures, command high speaking fees, and build a loyal following that hangs on his every word. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Gary V, but I'm not a social media expert or a charismatic public speaker. And that's okay. The goal isn't to become Gary V, it's to understand the principles behind his success and apply them to your own unique situation. So let's talk about effective content strategies. The key to creating engaging content is to provide value to your audience. This could be in the form of entertainment, information, inspiration, or a combination of these. But here's the crucial part. Your content needs to be tailored to your specific audience. What does your ideal follower want to know? What problems are they trying to solve? What aspirations do they have? Your content should address these questions. Remember, consistency is key in content creation. Your audience should know when to expect new content from you. Whether it's daily social media posts, weekly blog articles, or monthly video updates, stick to a schedule that you can maintain. But creating great content is only half the battle. To truly master digital marketing, you need to understand how to use analytics to refine and improve your strategy. Pay attention to which posts get the most engagement, what times of day your audience is most active, and which topics resonate the most. Use this data to continuously refine your content strategy. Now, let's dive into building your personal brand. The first step is to establish yourself as a thought leader in your niche. This doesn't mean you need to know everything. It means you need to have a unique perspective or approach that adds value to your field. Share your insights, engage in industry discussions, and don't be afraid to have bold opinions. Networking and building relationships are crucial for personal brand building. Engage with other thought leaders in your field, collaborate on projects, and always be open to new connections. Remember, in the digital world, your network is your net worth. Let's do a practical exercise to start building your personal brand. Begin by defining your unique value proposition. What makes you different from others in your field? What unique experiences, skills, or perspectives do you bring to the table? Write this down in a clear, concise statement. Next, audit your online presence. Google yourself and see what comes up. Is it aligned with the personal brand you want to build? If not, start taking steps to shape your online presence. This might mean updating your social media profiles, creating a personal website, or starting to share content that aligns with your brand. Now, let's develop a social media strategy. Choose 2 to 3 platforms where your target audience is most active. For each platform, define what type of content you'll share, how often you'll post, and how you'll engage with your audience. Remember, it's better to be consistently active on a few platforms than to spread yourself too thin across many. Finally, create a personal brand toolkit. This should include your professional headshot, a short bio, your unique value proposition, and any other assets you might need to represent your brand consistently across different platforms. Of course, as with any venture, there are potential pitfalls to navigate in the world of digital marketing and personal branding. One common challenge is maintaining authenticity while trying to build a polished brand. It's important to remember that your audience can spot inauthenticity a mile away. Don't try to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on presenting the best version of your true self. Another potential issue is dealing with negative feedback or criticism online. In the digital world, not everyone will love what you do, and some may be vocal about it. The key is to handle criticism gracefully. Respond to constructive feedback professionally, ignore trolls, and always take the high road. Marketing missteps can also happen. Maybe a campaign doesn't resonate with your audience, or worse, offends some people. If this happens, the key is to address it quickly and honestly. Acknowledge the mistake, apologize if necessary, and explain how you'll do better in the future. Transparency and accountability can go a long way in rebuilding trust with your audience. Brand inconsistency is another challenge to watch out for. Your brand should be recognizable and consistent across all platforms and interactions. This doesn't mean you can't evolve over time, but any changes should be intentional and communicated to your audience. If you do face a brand crisis, remember that it's not the end of the world. Many successful individuals and companies have faced brand challenges and come out stronger on the other side. The key is to have a clear crisis management plan in place. This should include steps for assessing the situation, communicating with your audience, and taking corrective action. As we wrap up this chapter, remember this: in the digital age, your personal brand is your most valuable asset. It's what sets you apart in a crowded marketplace, attracts opportunities, and ultimately drives your wealth creation. By mastering digital marketing and building a strong personal brand, you're not just positioning yourself for success, you're creating a platform that can launch you into the stratosphere of wealth. In our next chapter, we're going to explore how to scale your success and take your wealth-building efforts to the next level. We'll draw inspiration from Alex Hormozi, a master of scaling businesses and creating exponential growth. Get ready to discover how you can turn your initial success into an empire. The journey to getting filthy rich is about to shift into high gear. Chapter 9: Business Growth and Scalability. Welcome to the big leagues. If you've made it this far, you're probably already seeing some success in your wealth-building journey. But here's the thing: getting rich is one thing. Getting filthy rich is a whole different ballgame. And that's where scaling comes in. In this chapter, we're going to explore how you can take your success and amplify it to stratospheric levels. Let's start by understanding why scaling is so crucial for getting filthy rich. Think of it this way. There's a limit to how much you can earn by trading your time for money, even if you're charging premium rates. But when you scale a business, you're no longer limited by your own time and effort. You're creating a system that can generate wealth far beyond what you could achieve on your own. Scaling isn't just about making more money in the short term. It's about creating sustainable business models that can continue to grow and generate wealth over time. It's the difference between building a job for yourself and building an empire that can run without your constant involvement. To truly understand the power of scaling, let's look at the master of business growth himself, Alex Hormozi. Hormozi has made a name for himself by not just building successful businesses, but by creating systems and processes that allow those businesses to scale rapidly and sustainably. One of Hormozi's key strengths is his ability to identify growth opportunities. He doesn't just look for incremental improvements. He seeks out leverage points where small changes can lead to exponential growth. This might mean identifying underserved markets, spotting inefficiencies in current business models, or finding new ways to deliver value to customers. But identifying opportunities is only half the battle. Hormozi's real genius lies in his ability to implement scalable processes. He understands that to truly scale a business, you need systems that can handle growth without breaking. This means creating standardized processes, building robust infrastructures, and developing teams that can operate effectively without constant oversight. Hormozi's success isn't just theoretical, he's got the case studies to back it up. He's helped numerous businesses achieve rapid, sustainable growth across a variety of industries. Whether it's a gym chain, a software company, or a consulting firm, Hormozi's principles of scalability have proven their worth time and time again. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Alex Hormozi, but how does this apply to me? The beauty of Hormozi's approach is that the principles can be applied to businesses of all sizes and types. Whether you're running a solo consultancy or managing a team of hundreds, the key to scaling remains the same. Create systems that can grow without requiring proportional increases in time and effort. So let's talk about strategies for rapid expansion. One of the most powerful tools in your scaling toolkit is effective sales techniques. As Hormozi often points out, the ability to sell is crucial for business growth. But we're not talking about pushy, aggressive sales tactics here. We're talking about understanding your customers' needs so deeply that your product or service sells itself. This means developing a deep understanding of your target market. What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? What solutions have they tried before, and why didn't they work? When you can answer these questions, you can position your offering in a way that makes the sale almost inevitable. Another key strategy for rapid expansion is leveraging technology for growth. In today's digital age, the right tech stack can be a game changer when it comes to scaling. This might mean implementing a robust CRM system to manage customer relationships, using automation tools to streamline operations, or leveraging data analytics to make more informed business decisions. But remember, technology is just a tool. The key is to use it in a way that enhances your core business model, not as a replacement for sound strategy and excellent customer service. Let's look at some case studies of successful scaling to drive these points home. Take Amazon, for example. Jeff Bezos didn't just build an online bookstore. He created a scalable infrastructure for e-commerce that could be applied to virtually any product category. By focusing on customer experience and operational efficiency, Amazon was able to scale rapidly while maintaining quality and building customer loyalty. Or consider Dropbox. They grew from 100,000 users to 4 million in just 15 months. How? By implementing a referral program that incentivized existing users to bring in new ones. This viral growth strategy allowed them to scale rapidly without spending a fortune on traditional marketing. The key takeaway from these case studies is that successful scaling often involves finding creative ways to grow that align with your unique business model and target market. It's not about blindly copying what worked for others, but about understanding the principles behind their success and adapting them to your specific situation. Now, let's get practical with some exercises to help you start scaling your own business. First, conduct a scalability audit of your current operations. Look at each aspect of your business and ask yourself, if we were to double our output tomorrow, what would break? This will help you identify the areas that need attention as you prepare to scale. Next, develop a growth strategy roadmap. Start by setting clear, measurable goals for where you want your business to be in 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. Then, work backwards to identify the key milestones you'll need to hit along the way. What resources will you need? What skills will you need to develop or hire for? What systems will you need to put in place? Another valuable exercise is to create a scaling workshop with your team, if you have one, or with trusted advisors. Brainstorm potential growth opportunities and discuss the challenges you might face as you scale. This collaborative approach can often uncover insights and ideas that you might not have thought of on your own. Of course, as with any ambitious endeavor, there are potential pitfalls to navigate when scaling a business. One common challenge is maintaining quality as you grow. When you're small, it's easy to control every aspect of your product or service. But as you scale, maintaining consistent quality can become more challenging. The solution is to create robust quality control systems and to make excellence a core part of your company culture. Another challenge is managing cash flow during rapid growth. Scaling often requires significant upfront investment, and it's easy to outpace your cash flow if you're not careful. This is where careful financial planning and potentially seeking outside investment can be crucial. Hiring and managing a growing team is another common scaling challenge. As your business grows, you'll need to bring on new talent and develop systems for managing a larger workforce. This might involve creating detailed onboarding processes, developing a strong company culture, and learning to delegate effectively. If you do encounter challenges as you scale, remember that it's all part of the process. The key is to stay flexible and be willing to adjust your strategy as needed. Don't be afraid to pivot if something isn't working, and always keep your focus on delivering value to your customers. As we wrap up this chapter, remember this: scaling isn't just about getting bigger, it's about getting better. It's about creating systems and processes that allow you to deliver more value to more people more efficiently. By mastering the art of scaling, you're not just growing a business, you're building a wealth generation machine that can propel you into the realm of the filthy rich. In our next chapter, we're going to explore how to future-proof your wealth and stay ahead of the curve in an ever-changing economic landscape. We'll draw inspiration from visionaries like Sam Altman, who have a knack for spotting and capitalizing on future trends. Get ready to discover how you can position yourself to not just survive, but thrive in the economy of tomorrow. The future is coming fast, and it's time to make sure you're ready for it. Chapter 10: Investing in the Future. Welcome to the cutting edge of wealth creation. If you want to get filthy rich and stay that way, you need to do more than just build wealth. You need to future-proof it. In this chapter, we're going to explore how to position yourself at the forefront of emerging trends and technologies, ensuring that your wealth doesn't just grow, but thrives in the face of rapid change. Let's start by understanding why investing in the future is so crucial for getting filthy rich. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace. Industries that were once considered stable can be disrupted overnight. New technologies are constantly emerging, creating both threats and opportunities. In this environment, standing still is the same as moving backward. To truly build and maintain wealth, you need to be ahead of the curve, anticipating changes, and positioning yourself to benefit from them. Future-proofing your wealth isn't just about protecting what you have. It's about embracing new opportunities for growth. It's about being open to new ideas and investment vehicles that might seem risky or unconventional at first glance, but have the potential for exponential returns. To truly understand the power of investing in the future, let's look at Sam Altman, a visionary who has made a career out of spotting and nurturing the next big thing. Altman isn't just an investor, he's a catalyst for innovation, with a knack for identifying promising startups and guiding them to success. One of Altman's key strengths is his ability to see potential where others see risk. He doesn't just look at what a startup is doing now, he envisions what it could become in the future. This forward-thinking approach has led him to back companies that have gone on to become household names and industry disruptors. But Altman's success isn't just about picking winners. It's about actively contributing to their success. Through his work with Y Combinator and his own investments, Altman has developed a reputation for providing more than just funding. He offers guidance, connections, and strategic insights that can help turn a promising idea into a world-changing company. Altman's approach to securing funding and investments is equally innovative. He understands that in the world of tech startups, traditional metrics often don't apply. Instead of focusing solely on current revenue or profit, he looks at factors like the quality of the team, the size of the potential market, and the transformative potential of the technology. Now, you might be thinking, that's great for Sam Altman, but I'm not a Silicon Valley insider. And that's okay. The key is to understand the principles behind Altman's success and apply them to your own investment strategy. It's about being open to new ideas, doing your due diligence, and being willing to take calculated risks on potentially transformative opportunities. One area where this forward-thinking approach is particularly relevant is in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. These innovations have the potential to revolutionize not just finance, but numerous other industries as well. Understanding the basics of cryptocurrency and blockchain is no longer optional for serious investors. It's essential. At its core, cryptocurrency is a form of digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security. Unlike traditional currencies, most cryptocurrencies are decentralized systems based on blockchain technology, a distributed ledger enforced by a network of computers. Bitcoin, the first and most well-known cryptocurrency, was created as an alternative to traditional financial systems, offering the potential for faster, cheaper, and more secure transactions. But the potential of blockchain technology goes far beyond just digital currencies. It has applications in areas like supply chain management, digital identity verification, and even voting systems. As an investor, understanding these potential applications can help you identify promising investment opportunities in both cryptocurrencies themselves and in companies leveraging blockchain technology. Of course, investing in cryptocurrencies and blockchain-based projects comes with its own set of risks. The crypto market is notoriously volatile, with prices that can swing wildly based on news, regulatory changes, or even tweets from influential figures. There's also the risk of fraud or hacking in an industry that's still largely unregulated. This is where the importance of diversification comes in. While investing in potentially transformative technologies like blockchain is important, it shouldn't be your only strategy. A well-balanced investment portfolio should include a mix of assets, from traditional stocks and bonds to more alternative investments. Alternative investments might include things like real estate, commodities, private equity, or even collectibles like art or rare wines. The key is to spread your risk across different asset classes that don't all move in the same direction at the same time. This way, if one area of your portfolio takes a hit, you have others that can potentially offset those losses. Managing a balanced portfolio isn't about set-it-and-forget-it investing. It requires regular monitoring and rebalancing to ensure that your asset allocation remains aligned with your goals and risk tolerance. As you become wealthier, you might find that you're able to take on more risk in pursuit of higher returns. Or you might decide to focus more on wealth preservation. Either way, your investment strategy should evolve as your circumstances change. Let's get practical with some exercises to help you start investing in the future. First, let's develop an investment plan. Start by clearly defining your financial goals. Are you looking to generate passive income, build long-term wealth, fund a specific project or purchase? Your goals will help determine your investment strategy. Next, assess your risk tolerance. How much volatility can you handle without panicking and making rash decisions? Be honest with yourself here. There's no point in pursuing a high-risk strategy if it's going to keep you up at night. Now, research different asset classes and investment vehicles. Don't just stick to what you know. Explore new and emerging opportunities. This might involve reading financial news, attending investment seminars, or even taking courses on new technologies like blockchain. When it comes to cryptocurrency, start by educating yourself on the basics. Understand how blockchain works, the differences between various cryptocurrencies, and the potential applications of the technology. Once you have a solid foundation of knowledge, you can start evaluating specific cryptocurrencies or blockchain-based projects for potential investment. Remember, investing in cryptocurrencies doesn't have to mean buying and holding coins. You might invest in companies that are developing blockchain technology or in funds that provide exposure to a basket of crypto assets. Of course, as with any investment strategy, there are potential pitfalls to navigate. One of the biggest challenges in investing for the future is dealing with market volatility. Emerging technologies and new investment vehicles can be particularly prone to sharp price swings, which can be nerve-wracking for even experienced investors. The key to managing this volatility is to have a solid risk management strategy in place. This might involve setting stop-loss orders to limit potential losses, diversifying across different assets and sectors, and regularly rebalancing your portfolio to maintain your desired asset allocation. Another common challenge is information overload. In the age of 24/7 financial news and social media, it's easy to get overwhelmed by conflicting opinions and advice. The solution is to develop a reliable filter for information. Find trusted sources of information, whether that's specific financial analysts, news outlets, or industry experts. And always do your own research before making investment decisions. If you do face setbacks, and every investor does at some point, remember that they're part of the learning process. Use them as opportunities to refine your strategy and build your resilience as an investor. As we wrap up this chapter, remember this: investing in the future isn't just about chasing the next big thing. It's about developing a forward-thinking mindset that allows you to spot opportunities, manage risks, and position yourself for long-term success. By embracing new technologies and investment vehicles while also maintaining a balanced and diversified portfolio, you're setting yourself up not just to get rich, but to stay rich in an ever-changing world. In our final chapter, we're going to bring everything together and explore how to transform your life using the strategies and mindsets we've discussed throughout this book. We'll look at how applying these principles can impact not just your bank account, but every aspect of your life. Get ready to step into your new identity as a truly wealthy individual in every sense of the word. The journey to getting filthy rich is about to come full circle. Chapter 11, Transforming Your Life. Congratulations. You've made it to the end of this journey, but in many ways, you're just getting started. What you've learned in this book isn't just about making money, it's about transforming your entire life. Let's talk about how you can take these wealth strategies and use them to create a life of abundance, purpose, and yes, filthy riches. First, let's consider how the knowledge you've gained can empower you. You're no longer at the mercy of financial circumstances or the whims of the market. You have the tools to take control of your financial future. This isn't just about having more money in the bank. It's about the confidence that comes from knowing you can generate wealth, no matter what life throws your way. Think about how different your approach to financial decisions will be now. You're not just guessing or following the crowd. You have a deep understanding of wealth creation principles, from leveraging your skills and building a personal brand to scaling businesses and investing in the future. This knowledge gives you the power to make informed, strategic decisions that can dramatically accelerate your path to wealth. But the impact of what you've learned goes far beyond just your bank account. Let's talk about how this can transform your relationships. When you're financially stable and confident, it changes how you interact with others. You're no longer coming from a place of lack or desperation. Instead, you can approach relationships, both personal and professional, from a position of abundance. In your personal life, financial stability can reduce stress and conflict. You have the freedom to focus on building deeper connections rather than worrying about making ends meet. In your professional life, your newfound financial acumen can make you a more valuable employee, partner, or leader. You'll be able to spot opportunities, make strategic decisions, and create value in ways that set you apart. Now, let's consider what you'll be able to achieve that you couldn't before. With the wealth strategies you've learned, you have the potential to reach financial milestones that might have seemed impossible before. Maybe it's buying your dream home, starting that business you've always dreamed of, or achieving financial independence years earlier than you thought possible. But it's not just about financial achievements. The mindset and skills you've developed will open up new opportunities for personal growth. You might find yourself taking on challenges you would have shied away from before, or pursuing goals that once seemed out of reach. The confidence that comes from mastering your finances can spill over into every area of your life. Here's the really exciting part. As you continue to practice the concepts in this book, you'll find that wealth creation becomes easier and more natural over time. It's like any skill. The more you practice, the better you get. You'll start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You'll make smarter financial decisions almost instinctively. And you'll find that you can achieve better results with less and less effort. This is the power of mastery. As these wealth-building strategies become second nature, you'll be able to focus on higher-level thinking and bigger opportunities. You're not just working in your finances anymore. You're working on them, constantly refining and improving your approach. So, how do you apply these wealth strategies in your daily life? It starts with integrating the habits and mindsets we've discussed into your routine. Maybe it's starting each day with a review of your financial goals, or setting aside time each week to work on your personal brand and network, or making a habit of staying informed about emerging investment opportunities. The key is consistency. It's not about making dramatic changes overnight, but about making small, sustainable improvements day after day. These small actions, compounded over time, are what lead to extraordinary results. Maintaining financial discipline is crucial. It's easy to let good habits slip or to get complacent when things are going well. But true wealth isn't just about making money. It's about keeping and growing it over the long term. Stay vigilant, keep educating yourself, and always be looking for ways to improve your financial strategy. As you embark on this journey, remember to embrace the process. Getting filthy rich isn't just about reaching a certain number in your bank account. It's about who you become along the way. Stay committed to your goals, but also take time to celebrate your milestones. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress worth acknowledging. The road ahead is full of potential. You have the tools and knowledge to create extraordinary wealth, but don't forget that true wealth goes beyond money. Use your financial success as a platform to grow in other areas of your life. Continue learning, not just about finance, but about anything that interests you. Travel, experience new things, broaden your horizons. And here's the real payoff, the ultimate secret to getting filthy rich. It's not just about accumulating money, it's about creating a life of true abundance. Yes, that includes financial wealth, but it also encompasses rich experiences, deep relationships, personal growth, and the ability to make a positive impact on the world. Imagine waking up each day with the financial freedom to pursue your passions without constraint. Picture yourself having the resources to not only take care of your own needs and desires, but to also lift up those around you. Envision the impact you could have, the legacy you could leave when you're operating from a place of true abundance. This is the transformative power of the journey you've embarked on. You're not just learning how to get rich, You're learning how to create a life of extraordinary wealth in every sense of the word. Financial abundance becomes the foundation that allows you to build a life of purpose, impact, and fulfillment. So as you close this book, remember, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. You now have the knowledge, the tools, and the mindset to create a level of wealth and success that most people only dream of. The only question left is, what will you do with it? Your journey to becoming filthy rich starts now. Embrace it, enjoy it, and get ready to transform not just your bank account, but your entire life. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. But remember, true wealth isn't just about financial success. It's about freedom, purpose, and living life on your own terms. As you apply the strategies from this book, you'll likely find yourself questioning societal norms and expectations. You might wonder how to navigate a world that often tries to dictate your path. To truly maximize the potential of what you've learned here, to fully embrace the life of abundance and success you're now poised to create, there's one more crucial step. It's time to master the art of living life on your own terms. For the ultimate guide on breaking free from societal constraints and unleashing your full potential, don't miss the audiobook, Game the System. Never let society dictate your life again. It's the key to unlocking a life of true freedom and purpose that will amplify everything you've learned here. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.